I just said Pog UI. Whoops. Okay. I'm excited for the Middle East server here. They don't like it. Well, what do they want? EU is better? Really? EU is actually better than Middle East server? What? They don't even like their own server. They prefer the EU server. Let's see what team colors they decide to go for this one before I shout out all the alerts that have just happened.
You bring us through the hard times. Thank you, Johnny.
Hold on. Wait a minute. I have beamed it ever so slightly, but it's fine. Please tell me they've chosen the right team colors by accident. They have! Amazing. That looks like I planned this. Does that fit? Yeah, kind of. Okay. That'll do. Right, let's get into spectate. Now, do I have full screen on? I do. Okay, let me know how the lag is, guys. Should be quite good. But yes, and Senzo already fails to even get the backboard. Come on, Senzo. You can do better than that. It's a double touch only 1v1. Ahmad's played one of these on stream before, if I'm not mistaken. Didn't we have an Ahmad versus Yukio? Double touch only 1v1 on stream before. Unlimited boost. The boost isn't on screen. Oh yeah, whoops. Accidentally hid that. My bad. Thank you for telling me. No, we're not doing unlimited boost because that would be too easy for these guys. We're only doing limited boost. Take the shot, says Senzo, who has yet to hit the backboard with his setups. Now, I know Senzo's pretty nervous about this this series. Not too confident about playing against Ahmad, and this is why Ahmad is pretty good at double touches. He's pretty good at rebounds. Now, the rules state that you're only allowed to jump as the goalkeeper after the ball hits off your backboard. That's how the double touch only 1v1 works. Oh yeah, name tags are still missing. Okay, there we go. I think I did it right now. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Senzo says he's going to get it this time. Here we go. So far, the difference between these two players... Okay, well, there's no difference now. I was going to say is that Ahmad has been dodging into the ball to put it into his backboard. Senzo has not. Now, it's a deep setup from Ahmad. My goodness, he's quick, isn't he? He's already rebounding. And that is a 2-0 advantage early on into game one. Now, unlike a lot of the other, certain types of scoring, only 1v1s that we've done, this one is going to be based on score. It's a best of 5. And whoever can score the most goals will win. But, if somebody scores a really cool one, I'm sure you guys are going to give them some love for that. But the winner today will be whoever scores the most goals. Well, whoever wins the most games by scoring the most goals. Is there any touch that Ahmad can't, or any position that Ahmad can't hit the backboard from? It's really quite impressive that he's getting such hard hits to the backboard every time. You'll notice that every single hit that he is doing as a first touch is pretty much as hard as possible. He's not holding back any power. That's a good tip to learn when you're trying to learn double touches, is the harder you hit the ball into the backboard, the easier the rebound is going to be, at least in some ways. Predominantly because you've got more time between hitting your rebound and the ball crossing the line, so you've got a larger angle to score with. That's the main reason Ahmad is doing this. Unlimited boost. No, we're not doing unlimited boost for this. It's because we want to show that all these shots are possible. Look at that save by Senzo. That might be the best save we've seen so far. And oh my goodness, RJC, I was aware, I just hadn't got around to reading it yet. I was enjoying the match. Yeah, we've got £200 in the prize pool from RJC. I was so focused on making sure that the rules were being understood here at the start of this match that I didn't get around to alerts, but that is absolutely ridiculous. Ahmad's setups continue to be very scary. Senzo, after going 2 down early, managed to steady the ship ever so slightly. This is a good first touch by him, but the second is off target. Now it's got to be careful not to accidentally score with one of his saves. Otherwise, Senzo will get a free goal. Yeah, guys, thanks for all the support right now. I'm going to read out all the subs in a bit. Check this out by Ahmad. He's had no success after quite a few wall setups, so he switches to the ceiling. And he's just as effective from there. This is crazy consistency. Every single one of these first touches to the backboard at least gives Ahmad a good chance to put a difficult to save shot on target. And he's not scored every single one of them because Senzo's had quite a few good saves and hit the post every once in a while. That's, I think, the best first touch Senzo's had, and that's going to be his first goal as well. A much slower approach than Ahmad, but just as effective, because after this first touch came through, he had plenty boost left over. Ahmad with a pre-jump, unable to get the save on this occasion. My goodness, we've got so many subs catch up on. I'm going to do that right after this match, guys. I really appreciate it. I'll have to tell the players that we've got some prize money here. Oh, Senzo says 1 minute. Well, hopefully this isn't bad news for him. Okay, he's back. Less than 1 minute, actually. I was thinking 1 minute, that's a long time out of what we've got remaining. He's almost definitely losing game 1 if he has to take a minute break. Ahmad with a low setup again. Fast one, but it's too high off the backboard. Still a chance for Senzo to make this interesting at the end of game 1. He's definitely improving as we go here, but oh dear, he misses the first touch entirely. And that's the worst setup we've seen from him all game long. The worst possible time to get one. This is elaborate from Ahmad. He's lucky that Senzo saved it though, because that would have been a foul. No rebound on that goal. Inside the final minute. Not many chances left for Senzo. Tough one here. He's put it straight into the ground. That was a very difficult angle. Yeah, these guys, they don't seem too bothered by the fact that we don't have unlimited boost on. Like I said, that was intentional. We don't want to put any unnecessary aids to these players when they don't really need them. Perfectly capable and able to set up and score these rebounds. Now this one's going to be pretty difficult for Senzo. Nowhere near high enough on the takeoff, and I think he might have just lost game 1 with that giveaway. Obviously he's lost as a result of how this whole game has gone. But that was his last chance. Nice save at the near post by Senzo. Good read on the only angle that Ahmad could shoot that. They do want unlimited boost. Well, I'm sure they do, but I don't want to see unlimited boost because I think that this was I think this is more interesting, seeing what is possible without unlimited boost. And Senzo will get one more goal right at the end of the game. I don't know about you guys, but I'm more impressed when somebody could do something crazy with maximum 100 boost. It's less impressive with 100. Are air dribbles allowed? Yeah, I'm going to allow air dribbles. Yeah, as long as there is a rebound involved. It's... Oh, that's spectator. I don't know if they can even read that.
Subbing down, hopefully a lot more to go.
I'm just going to change car. I bet he's coming back in the Dominus. Or, oh... Yeah, I'm predicting Dominus here. No, King Spectre, this one's not a vote to decide who wins. This one is just a best of 5. I think Ahmad can still get back in. Yeah, he's just choosing his car. In the meantime, let me scroll down on the alerts for a second. We've got Wrath of the Drunk with the 21-month Tier 1, welcome back. We've got Houston 37 with the 9-month Tier 3. Welcome back to you. Gonna very quickly see if you're in the list. Actually, you're not in the Tier 3 list. That's interesting. And I'll tab back into the game. Oh, they forgot about they forgot about the double touch. Only 1v1. Hold on, I need to tab out for 1 second, guys. I've accidentally closed my chat, but that's pretty funny that they have totally forgotten. Senzo says do the 50-50. I think they're deciding who gets to do the first double touch by the first kickoff, which is fine in my opinion. More recently, players have just been kind of giving the first goal or the first dribble to one of the players. Both of them quite clearly want it. Well, Senzo did lose game 1, so it's I guess only fair that he should start us off here. Very low first touch. That's a great second one though. How about that by Senzo? This air roll in this setup, we're going to watch it again because this was absolutely necessary. You'll notice that he'd spun an entire 360 degrees backwards there, just so that he could face his car away from the ball and boost in that direction. And that was necessary. I think he would have got there too quick if he hadn't slowed himself down mid-air like that. Ahmad going to tie things up. No, Senzo with another save, and he's had quite a few impressive saves this series. Definitely seems to have a pretty good read on what Ahmad is doing, and this is going to be tough to stop, but Ahmad's done it. Wow. Goalkeeping of these guys, unbelievably impressive. Now I want to point out, in case you weren't here at the start, we are playing this in the EU server, and I offered them a Middle East server, but they say that they actually prefer playing on EU, which is crazy to me that they actually have gotten so used to this ping that they would rather do it than play in the Middle East server. Senzo fails to set up the backboard touch that time. Ahmad's got a chance to equalize. No dodge, just a slow motion shot. He needs good placement, but Senzo saved that one as well.
Your stream again. I've been busy with school recently, but I'm glad
don't worry
to
about it,
see
man.
you're still providing us with that top tier content.
Don't worry about it, gotta focus on the school. I'll be right here making more Rocket League content as soon as you get back from being busy, you can bet on it.
Hey dude, what does it take to get a kiss from you?
I think you'd have to be literally my girlfriend or else she would kill me, but that's not likely to be you because it is currently 1 o'clock in the morning and she's got work tomorrow, so she's probably sleeping. Ahmad will tie things up 2-2 now. Senzo looking like he's improving at quite a rapid rate here. Ahmad was way ahead at the start of this one. But that was a bit too elaborate from Senzo there. Far too difficult of an angle to work his way back into. Ahmad needed to flick that one up with the back end of the car. He's almost hit the rebound on target, albeit slowly. Kisses for tier 4 subs. How expensive would a tier 4 be? Must be something. Senzo also trying the slow approach, but it's gone into the bar. There was a moment of hesitation there. That was costly to Senzo. Ahmad's really switching things up though. He's not going for the really fast approach that he was going for earlier. I think it's probably because Senzo started to read those with some consistency. Senzo just missed the boost. I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up on this one. Didn't get the flick that he wanted mid-air either. Half the game gone. Ahmad with a great first touch here. This is a perfect opportunity. And he's placed it underneath the pre-jumping Senzo. And that was fully intentional. He knew that Senzo was likely to be reading this shot, because he has been on the last few attempts. Even then, Senzo wasn't too far off it. Interesting that he's used the back of the goal to try and get there. Ahmad looking to make it 2-0. You know, like I said in the last game, these guys have had more than enough boosts on every single play. I know that they would maybe go for crazier shots if they didn't have 100, if they had more, if they had unlimited, but the impressive thing to me is not only that they're getting these shots, but there's actually some boosts left over almost every time to start their recovery with. I think that's just instinctual, because you don't have to have boosts left over in this game mode necessarily to recover. But with that being said, oh, what a save by Ahmad. That being said, you know, we have seen at least one counter-attack goal be scored. I think it was Ahmad who got one. You realize that your opponent has taken too long to get back. Could just rush in a quick double. Senzo will really have to get this game win, I think, if he's going to have a good chance moving forwards. That's a tough one to get his car around. Making life difficult for himself, Senzo. Taking off with less than 100. I wouldn't be surprised to see a continued increase in difficulty of these shots as we go on here. Senzo starting off upside down. Great backboard touch, and it's past Ahmad, but into the bar. And it was a great shot, but it wasn't on target. Just barely missed it. Ahmad's taking his time here. Wants to start off on the left-hand wall, but it wasn't lining up properly. Senzo calling him out for killing time. I don't think that's what Ahmad was doing. Of course, Senzo needs every second that he can get because we're inside the final minute. Not the best first touch by Senzo. He salvaged it quite well though, and just, I think, off target again. So close. And Ahmad is going to hurry up here. He wants to give his teammate as much time as possible, to be fair. And it looks like that one may have been coming off the crossbar, but I don't think it was bouncing into a way that Ahmad could reach. It's perfectly fine that Senzo took that one. Don't take the mid boost, says Ahmad. And Senzo will reply with his gameplay. 3-3. Maybe that's why Ahmad took a bit longer to set up his shot. Because Senzo took the mid boost on his way back. Senzo toxic. Is he though? I don't know if he is. I mean, these guys were having a back and forth on Ahmad's stream before I went live with this show match. I just asked Ahmad if he wanted to play a ones match. And then he called out Senzo, who absolutely did not want to play Ahmad in 1v1, but he's okay to play him in a double touch only 1v1. But right before that, Senzo realized that Ahmad's Steam notification sound was extremely loud, so he started spamming him with it, as any good teammate should do when you realize that your buddy has got a Steam notification on far too loud. Just send him 100 messages in a second to let him know. And there's Ahmad with the winner in overtime. Slots it in. That's a real perfect finish. Senzo again taking the scenic route to the save. Not far off being relevant in that play, but I think he's definitely making life difficult for himself in goal at times, using the post and the crossbar to get to the ball. Closer game than the previous one, but it's still Ahmad coming out on top. I'm going to update the score, sorry about freezing the screen here, guys. Hopefully this 2 isn't outside the box, is it? It's just sneaking in. We'll leave it there. Ahmad's Twitch is twitch.tv/Ahmad_RL. Yep, somebody's linked it in chat there, or somebody's written it in chat. And yes, if Ahmad wins this game, he wins the series. Looks like he might have left the lobby to change his car. He's back now. Senzo needs to join the orange team. Oh no. Well, he wants to play blue team, I guess. Just ignore the colors on the left of the screen. If I go to change it, the screen's going to freeze, so we're just going to leave it. It's fine. I'm sure you guys all know by now who is actually winning. You don't need the colors to code it for you. Nice shot by Senzo. Loving Senzo's air rolls in the setups here. Very thoughtful. Very meaningful as well. Again, slowing himself down mid-air by facing his car away from the play briefly and boosting in that direction. With Senzo's approaches, you really get to see that happening. Ahmad is much more accurate with his first touch, so we don't often see him adjusting. But you know, either approach is fine. If you hit a first touch that's less direct and less easy for you to read, it's probably going to be harder for your opponent to read as well. Check out Senzo. 2-0 for the second game in a row. You have to see Ahmad's POV on this one. Just too quick and too accurate. Great placement again. Ahmad is able to come back from 2 down to take the second game. Senzo informed us that orange team is cursed. That actually hit the ceiling, and Ahmad's going to try and dunk it in. Senzo with a save. Looked like that was a read off a ceiling bounce. Mid-air dribble by Ahmad. Senzo sends one high to the backboard. It's too high. And oh, he's interrupted Ahmad's counter-attack. Ahmad's not going to be happy about that. Looks like it was an accident, or so Senzo would hope that we believe. And Ahmad with too much left to do after that first touch. Even he will fire the backboard hit out of reach on occasion. It's like Senzo has ran out of dodge timing. He has to give up on that shot as well. Ahmad gonna have to read the down bounce here. Oh, he's so close. Senzo's goalkeeping again, looking impressive. He had that hard red as well, so even if Ahmad was there at the right time, I don't think he would have got it past Senzo. Reverse sweep incoming. Well, Senzo's definitely coming back in this series. I think overall Ahmad's double touches are more impressive. Oh my goodness, I mean, you talk about caster curses sometimes. I guess this is the caster blessing, because that's perfectly hit, and it's the same save attempt that Senzo's made earlier, which did not work for him in game number 2. It hasn't worked in this game either. Oh yeah, I never told him about the prize pool. Whoops. 200 prize. Oh, that's not pound. 200 pounds. Prize pool. By the way, I'll tell Senzo mid dribble. Oh, check that out. That is disgusting. Senzo had absolutely no boost left to get this shot set up, but look how he air rolls into position 2 times. Spinning full rotations just to get on the right side of the ball. The colors are inverted, yes, I'm aware. I can't really do much about it right now though, because I'm currently running my Rocket League in full screen, and if I tab out to change the colors on the overlay, then the screen will freeze. I think you guys would rather see the gameplay than the correct team colors. So I'm just going to leave it for now. Senzo getting better and better as we go here, and that might be another goal. No, great read by Ahmad actually. I didn't think he was going to get that one. Are we going to get another late comeback by the favourite today? Trying a very speedy rebound again. Senzo picked the wrong team. Yeah, he did, but he also didn't want to play orange anymore because he believed it was cursed. So far it looks like he might be right. These are insane first touches by Senzo, but the saves are just unreal. The reads that these guys are getting on each other's shots, it's really impressive to see. I mean, they know that the double touch is coming, but still, to read those, it's another matter entirely. Oh, the respect! Oh no, Ahmad might be about to lose just because he doesn't want to break. One of the oldest rules in Rocket League. That's right, Rule 2. And that truly is respect in a money match where he's guaranteed to lose if he keeps the Rule 2 going. Ahmad stays connected, no problem. Say Senzo. Well, it certainly isn't a problem for him. John, you join in and kick one of them. I'm not going to break the rule. No chance would I do such a thing. I think Ahmad is going to keep. He's going to stay like this though. He's never going to leave this position. What a strategy by Senzo. Get the lead and then initiate the rule. I mean, it is Rule 2, you guys. You should know this. Rule number 1 is keeping the ball off the ground on 0 seconds time. This is Rule 2. So, yeah, I guess that's 2-1 in the series then. Ahmad unable to complete the sweep here. Senzo starts the comeback. Really 300 IQ play by Senzo to keep this going. Again, whispers of Steve accusing me of being an animal for calling it Rule 2. But yeah, that's just about game. I mean, Ahmad would need to score with 2 shots from this position, and the time is just not there for him anymore. People calling it Rule 1 started playing the game in 2017. I don't know when this started being called Rule 1. I mean, Rule 1 was always keeping the ball up in the air in 0 seconds. And I don't get triggered when people call the head-on collision Rule 1, but I do like triggering people by calling this Rule 2. Oh! What is happening here? Ahmad broke it! What? Why? Why would he break it with 1 second left? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if there's ever been a scripted series on my stream, I suppose this is it, because yeah, you could definitely script that. Or could you? I mean, how easy is it to have a Rule 2 happen mid-game? But yeah, I think adequate respect had been shown. Adequate respect had been executed there. Time to change the colours. Well, Senzo might play blue again. I don't know. Maybe Ahmad's going to steal it from him. We have to wait and see. Okay, Ahmad does go blue this time. Senzo back in orange. So I think the colours are correct, aren't they? I believe they are. Again, guys, I do appreciate all the subs that have been dropping off during this series. I'll shout you all out after we're done here. Nice save by Senzo. These saves are keeping him in this series. I think there's no doubt that Ahmad has put more threatening shots on target than he has overall. The Senzo's saves are really quite impressive. That's also an insane save. Ahmad having to stop that one right next to the crossbar. Stop the stream. How's it going? It's going well. Double bounce read by Ahmad, and he nails it. Comes off the ceiling and the backboard for this one. And he never really looked like he was going to miss it. Too easy for Ahmad. Senzo going for another crazy read on the goal line. This one he misses. Chance for Ahmad to get the series win that I'm sure he would very much like to get. If there's any thoughts that there is a scripted series here, you can forget about it. Ahmad would never want to lose to Senzo in any game mode. These guys are, you know, teammates, yes, but definitely rivals as well. Ahmad, no dodge here. It's quite lucky that Senzo saved it because it was not going to be a rebound. Did Ahmad copy Senzo's Octane style? Interesting. What with the Zombas and the... is it glossy paint? Very dark. Not sure who did it first. Oh, chance for Ahmad to counter-attack on an open net. Rare do we see an open net rebound in this setup. Senzo is going to be there. Ahmad's missed it. But you can see that Ahmad was trying to go for the speedy shot that time. He knew that there was going to be the option. Putting it in quickly. Ahmad pre-jumping a bit early here, but he didn't attack the ball on the back wall. Now, I did say that the rule was no jumping until the ball does hit the back wall, but the real reason for that is just to stop players from interfering with the backboard touch, because if you let people interfere with that touch, there would never be any goals in this format. As long as the bounce is allowed to happen uncontested, then it's absolutely fine. Senzo had his work cut out for him there, couldn't make it happen. Any more show matches after this one? Possibly. As you might hear, I've got a bit of a blocked nose today though, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. Don't know if I'll be able to cast more. Oh, wait a minute! What just happened? Did Senzo hit the goal on this instead of the backboard? No, I guess that looked like it might have hit the bar. I suppose that counts. I suppose it counts. Did it hit the bar? I'm not sure. It was definitely a dunk at the end. There was an element of Ahmad's bar hitting the ball, but I think it hit the bar as well. Because after the ball bounced back, I think it still had an orange trail. I would count that. Did Ahmad even get a touch on it? I don't know if he did. But yeah, we're going to count that for sure. Senzo, ceiling shot double. Quick one. Saved by Ahmad. It looks like the ball's going to bounce on target as Ahmad just scored. He's interfered with Senzo's landing and it's gone in. Ahmad's scored with a save here. Great read. And I wonder how intentional this was by Ahmad to just stop. No, he didn't know. He had no idea that he was interfering with Senzo's landing. What a calculated play by Ahmad. I wonder if he's going to give Senzo a goal here. He really should, because that, of course, is not a rebound. Senzo's missed it, though. What are you doing, mate? You're the one who needs this time. Missed by a mile. Open net from the kickoff. So now it is Ahmad's shot, because he didn't actually get one. Still a goal to the good. Half the game to go. And looking like the favourite, I would say. Senzo's heroic goalkeeping has kept him in this, and it still does. I don't know how he reads these so consistently, but if you want to know how to save double touches, let's take a look at what Senzo's doing here. You know, from what I can see, he's just trying to pre-jump exactly underneath where the bounce is happening on the backboard. That way, it's harder for the shot to go past him. Here we see Ahmad didn't really pre-jump underneath where the bounce was happening. He's a bit off to the side. That left an opening for Senzo to shoot into. We are tied up now. Ahmad next up on the plate. Just over 2 minutes to go. No dodge into the back wall. He's still staying with it though. Shoots low and under the pre-jumping Senzo. And that's a really smart strategy against a player who keeps on pre-jumping and saving every single one of your shots. Going underneath him with a bounce shot off the ground is probably a good idea. Senzo down by 1 again. Also down 1 game. If he loses this, he will lose the series. Is this the first All Middle East? No, it's not the first All Middle East series we've had, is it? It might be. Oh, Senzo trying to play the same strategy as Ahmad there. Senzo taking the middle boost. Yes, he has. And Ahmad says, wow. Senzo on the back wall. He thought about it, but that's not the place you want to be in. He's quite lucky to get away without conceding there. It looked like his autopilot kicked in, his instinct, which obviously would have sent him into that position. And again, Senzo hits the bar after the ground. Both players are trying to shoot low on the rebounds to go underneath pre-jumps. Might see a top shelf shot soon though. Ahmad just slots it in sideways. And he's ahead by 2 with 1 minute and 15 remaining. That was a really, really quick first touch. Senzo was not ready for that one. Don't think he realized how quickly Ahmad was intending to attack on that last play. Senzo desperately needs a goal here. Very good first touch. Second one is let him down though. He's not even going to get a chance to rebound. Now he's at Ahmad's mercy. It could be all over. One more goal. Ahmad taking his time here. This is smart. He wants to let the clock do some work for him as well. Senzo at the current rate of shooting is going to get exactly 2 more chances to score. This being the first one. Starts off very close to the half of the field, and there's really no space to work with. He misses again. You can tell that he was in a bit of a panic there, trying to get the shot off as quickly as possible, but I think maybe he should have taken longer with the setup, because that's the last chance, I think. He's going to get... Will he get 2 more shots in the remaining time? It's possible, but I think he's going to have to carry the ball to the wall in 0 seconds, if he does. Looks like he is scoring here though. No mercy shown by Ahmad. He's going quickly. He wants to play fair here, but he's also trying as hard as possible. We will get 1 more chance for Senzo, but it's after an Ahmad rebound from a near post bounce. Ceiling reset for Ahmad. Dodges into the ball to pop it. And that is insane. 7 seconds to go. Ahmad comfortably at the end of the day wins the double touch rebound matchup against his teammate and rival Senzo. Super entertaining stuff by these two. Big thanks to them for putting on the show for us. And like I said earlier, if you want to keep watching more of Ahmad's gameplay, I'm sure that Senzo will be making appearances over there as well. You can do that on twitch.tv/Ahmad_RL. There's a good chance he's still streaming right now, so definitely go check him out. Yeah, thank you Lenny for linking it in chat. Just go click that link if you want to go check him out. He streams on his Twitch very regularly, so you'll see him on there quite often. Very entertaining player, super mechanically gifted. I mean, all the KSA guys, all this SRG guys, I should say, are very mechanically gifted, very speedy, very aggressive, very confident, very fun to watch. Yeah, we did have a pretty hefty prize pool there. Ahmad versus Senzo. Ahmad takes $250, Senzo takes 50. Or no, sorry, not 250. 150 pounds and 50 pounds, which comes out to roughly, well, Senzo will be $61.50, and Ahmad, can't do the math in my head at this hour, 184.5. Again, shout out to RJC for making that possible. I'll make sure to get that out to those guys after this stream. Okay, Ahmad does go blue this time. Senzo back in orange, so I think the colors are correct, aren't they? I believe they are. Again, guys, I do appreciate all the subs that have been dropping off during this series. I'll shout you all out after we're done here. Nice save by Senzo. These saves are keeping him in this series. I think there's no doubt that Ahmad has put more threatening shots on target than he has overall. The Senzo's saves are really quite impressive. That's also an insane save. Ahmad having to stop that one right next to the crossbar. Stop the stream. How's it going? It's going well. Double bounce read by Ahmad, and he nails it. Comes off the ceiling and the backboard for this one, and he never really looked like he was going to miss it. Too easy for Ahmad. Senzo going for another crazy read on the goal line. This one he misses. Chance for Ahmad to get the series win that I'm sure he would very much like to get. If there's any thoughts that there is a scripted series here, you can forget about it. Ahmad would never want to lose to Senzo in any game mode. These guys are, you know, teammates, yes, but definitely rivals as well. Ahmad, no dodge here. It's quite lucky that Senzo saved it, because it was not going to be a rebound. Did Ahmad copy Senzo's Octane style? Interesting. What with the Zombas and the, is it glossy paint? Very dark. Not sure who did it first. Oh, chance for Ahmad to counter-attack on an open net. Rare do we see an open net rebound in this setup. Senzo is going to be there. Ahmad's missed it. But you can see that Ahmad was trying to go for the speedy shot that time. He knew that there was going to be the option, putting it in quickly. Ahmad pre-jumping a bit early here, but he didn't attack the ball on the back wall. Now, I did say that the rule was no jumping until the ball does hit the back wall, but the real reason for that is just to stop players from interfering with the backboard touch, because if you let people interfere with that touch, there would never be any goals in this format. As long as the bounce is allowed to happen uncontested, then it's absolutely fine. Senzo had his work cut out for him there, couldn't make it happen. Any more show matches after this one? Possibly. As you might hear, I've got a bit of a blocked nose today though, so I don't know if that's going to be possible. Don't know if I'll be able to cast more. Oh, wait a minute! What just happened? Did Senzo hit the goal on this instead of the backboard? No, I guess that looked like it might have hit the bar. I suppose that counts. I suppose it counts. Did it hit the bar? I'm not sure. It was definitely a dunk at the end. There was an element of Ahmad's bar hitting the ball, but I think it hit the bar as well. Because after the ball bounced back, I think it still had an orange trail. I would count that. Did Ahmad even get a touch on it? I don't know if he did. But yeah, we're going to count that for sure. Senzo, ceiling shot double. Quick one. Saved by Ahmad. It looks like the ball's going to bounce on target as Ahmad just scored. He's interfered with Senzo's landing and it's gone in. Ahmad's scored with a save here. Great read. And I wonder how intentional this was by Ahmad to just stop. No, he didn't know. He had no idea that he was interfering with Senzo's landing. What a calculated play by Ahmad. I wonder if he's going to give Senzo a goal here. He really should, because that, of course, is not a rebound. Senzo's missed it, though. What are you doing, mate? You're the one who needs this time. Missed by a mile. Open net from the kickoff. So now it is Ahmad's shot, because he didn't actually get one. Still a goal to the good. Half the game to go. And looking like the favourite, I would say. Senzo's heroic goalkeeping has kept him in this, and it still does. I don't know how he reads these so consistently, but if you want to know how to save double touches, let's take a look at what Senzo's doing here. You know, from what I can see, he's just trying to pre-jump exactly underneath where the bounce is happening on the backboard. That way, it's harder for the shot to go past him. Here we see Ahmad didn't really pre-jump underneath where the bounce was happening. He's a bit off to the side. That left an opening for Senzo to shoot into. We are tied up now. Ahmad next up on the plate. Just over 2 minutes to go. No dodge into the back wall. He's still staying with it though. Shoots low and under the pre-jumping Senzo. And that's a really smart strategy against a player who keeps on pre-jumping and saving every single one of your shots. Going underneath him with a bounce shot off the ground is probably a good idea. Senzo down by 1 again. Also down 1 game. If he loses this, he will lose the series. Is this the first All Middle East? No, it's not the first All Middle East series we've had, is it? It might be. Oh, Senzo trying to play the same strategy as Ahmad there. Senzo taking the middle boost. Yes, he has. And Ahmad says, wow. Senzo on the back wall. He thought about it, but that's not the place you want to be in. He's quite lucky to get away without conceding there. It looked like his autopilot kicked in, his instinct, which obviously would have sent him into that position. And again, Senzo hits the bar after the ground. Both players are trying to shoot low on the rebounds to go underneath pre-jumps. Might see a top shelf shot soon though. Ahmad just slots it in sideways. And he's ahead by 2 with 1:15 remaining. That was a really, really quick first touch. Senzo was not ready for that one. Don't think he realized how quickly Ahmad was intending to attack on that last play. Senzo desperately needs a goal here. Very good first touch. Second one is let him down though. He's not even going to get a chance to rebound. Now he's at Ahmad's mercy. It could be all over. One more goal. Ahmad taking his time here. This is smart. He wants to let the clock do some work for him as well. Senzo at the current rate of shooting is going to get exactly 2 more chances to score. This being the first one. Starts off very close to the half of the field, and there's really no space to work with. He misses again. You can tell that he was in a bit of a panic there, trying to get the shot off as quickly as possible, but I think maybe he should have taken longer with the setup, because that's the last chance, I think. And he's going to get... Will he get 2 more shots in the remaining time? It's possible, but I think he's going to have to carry the ball to the wall in 0 seconds if he does. Looks like he is scoring here though. No mercy shown by Ahmad. He's going quickly. He wants to play fair here, but he's also trying as hard as possible. We will get 1 more chance for Senzo, but it's after an Ahmad rebound from a near post bounce. Ceiling reset for Ahmad. Dodges into the ball to pop it. And that is insane. 7 seconds to go. Ahmad comfortably at the end of the day wins the double touch rebound matchup against his teammate and rival Senzo. Super entertaining stuff by these two. Big thanks to them for putting on the show for us. And like I said earlier, if you want to keep watching more of Ahmad's gameplay, I'm sure that Senzo will be making appearances over there as well. You can do that on twitch.tv/Ahmad_RL. There's a good chance he's still streaming right now, so definitely go check him out. Yeah, thank you Lenny for linking it in chat. Just go click that link if you want to go check him out. He streams on his Twitch very regularly, so you'll see him on there quite often.